Слушай, ну ты не удивился, вот он Стрикленда брал Whittaker, и сейчас, пожалуйста, Адесанья.
Ну, это он сейчас, его пик идет вперед, газует. Ну, можно сказать, плохая версия меня. Я сейчас вернусь, сниму его. Для меня он намного удобнее, чем другие бойцы. Если взять все на Стрикленда, он хорошо встает. А этот сам что-то такой борец, по физике борется. У нас я хочу его борьбу, контраборьбу ему сделать, повалить его, удержать его. И он сам знает это, поэтому по меня может.
How do you think stylistically you and Khamzat match up with one another?
In a stylistic form, you see Khamzat, he backs people up, I don't back up. And Khamzat being strong, and that's what I said with Whittaker after fighting him. His power wasn't something that I noticed when we fought, but when Khamzat fights, you can see he is strong against his opponents. But then you look at a guy like Gilbert Burns, you look at a guy like Kamaru Usman in a lighter weight division that went out there and they fought him. They didn't defend his wrestling, they wrestled him back. You know, when I fight, I don't know how to back up. I'm going to go out there and fight you. And we've seen this with Khamzat, you know, slowing down after the first round and a half. And I think that is because he uses so much power. He has the wrestling technique, of course, but he uses his strength as a weapon. And in this case, he has a gun and I have a tank when it comes to the strength. There's not a middleweight that's going to overpower me. It's not going to happen. So with Khamzat, we haven't seen that. And we've seen him fading in fights. So stylistically, I think, especially the opening rounds, the first two rounds, it's going to be fireworks. I think it's going to be two absolute warriors in there, two bulls, and seeing who backs down first. But once it goes past round two, it's going to be smooth sailing.
What do you say to Khamzat Chimaev today?
If it Khamzat, you think you're strong, you think you're powerful, you have not felt anything. And I can't wait till I see it on his face, because I see it on every single person I fight's face. When they realize, oh shit, that's the message.
Yeah, feeling great. We're in LA doing training camp now, last camp for the fight. So coming for Chicago, kill everybody. See you guys there.
Last minute. Last minute.
The UFC world is heating up as Khamzat Chimaev and Dricus Du Plessis get ready for one of the year's biggest fights. Excitement is high and opinions are divided. Fans, fighters, and experts all have different views on how this intense battle will go. Israel Adesanya recently shared his thoughts, predicting that Du Plessis will win with a late stoppage. In his view, Chimaev's best chance is to finish the fight early.
Not bad, but I still think Dricus gets it. I think just late finish, late finish. Khamzat will, I think Khamzat will, if he wins, it's the first two rounds, or the first round. But Dricus is just chaotic. Chaotic good, chaotic evil. That's literally what this fight might be. Chaotic good versus chaotic evil.
Rainier de Ritter believes Dricus Du Plessis will win in the fourth or fifth round, pointing to his great conditioning and non-stop pressure. He explained that Khamzat Chimaev is powerful in the early stages, but starts to slow down if he can't finish the fight quickly. De Ritter praised Du Plessis for his toughness and strong performances in the later rounds, saying that's when he's at his best. In his view, Dricus is the kind of fighter who wears opponents down and takes control when it really counts.
No, I think Dricus is gonna. I think Dricus will win. Yeah. I don't think Khamzat is gonna get him out of there early. And Dricus is a motherfucker, man. He keeps going. And every round, though it doesn't really look better, he looks better at his technique. He gets better every round. And I see Dricus like finishing him in the late rounds, like fourth round, fifth round, maybe with a lot of volume. I see Khamzat maybe taking him down in the first, second round, getting to his back, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I think Dricus has a good shot.
Backup fighter Caio Baralho recently shared his thoughts on the upcoming showdown between Khamzat Chimaev and Dricus Du Plessis, offering a fair and balanced take. He said if Khamzat can take control early and finish the fight fast, he'll likely win by stoppage. But if it goes into the later rounds, Caio sees the momentum shifting toward Du Plessis. He highlighted Dricus' strong cardio and ability to keep up the pressure across 5 rounds as a major advantage. In Caio's view, it all comes down to pacing. Quick and explosive favors Khamzat, but a longer, tougher fight gives the edge to Du Plessis.
It's a crazy fight because you can go to Khamzat in the first or second round, but if fastest rounds, you can go to Du Plessis because I'm never going to doubt Du Plessis again. You know, he always shut my mouth. So let's see.
What happened exactly where you were going to fight Khamzat and then Du Plessis?
I tried that because I heard that Dricus was injured and all that. So I tried to get this fight, but Dricus wasn't injured, so they still gonna fight.
Who do you want to fight?
I want to fight Imavov. Number 1 contender. I want to fight Imavov. That's the fight that makes sense. That's the fight that I want. That's the fight they're gonna put or me or him to the belt. So that's the fight that makes sense.
What about Adesanya or something?
Huh?
What about Adesanya maybe?
Adesanya, I don't think the UFC want me to fight him now.
Right.
Like four losses in a row, so it's not a good fight for him.
Thank you very much.
Robert Whittaker also weighed in on the Khamzat Chimaev versus Dricus Du Plessis matchup, highlighting the big difference in their fighting styles and pace. He said that if Khamzat is going to win, it needs to happen early, when he's most explosive and aggressive. But Whittaker also warned that if Dricus can weather that early storm and push the fight into the later rounds, everything could shift. He praised Du Plessis for his toughness and strong cardio, saying his relentless pressure might wear Khamzat down and give Dricus the upper hand in a long, drawn-out battle.
Let's start with the middleweight title fight. What are you expecting to happen? You have the rare insight of being one of the few people who has fought Khamzat and Dricus. So what do you think happens at UFC 319?
I think Khamzat will take Dricus down, but I believe, you know, and this is obviously just top of the head, if Khamzat doesn't finish Dricus when he takes him down, I don't think he wins that fight.
When it comes to choosing between Khamzat Chimaev and Dricus Du Plessis, Khabib Nurmagomedov is fully backing Khamzat to win. The former lightweight champ believes Khamzat has the tools to take control of the fight, but he also offered some key advice. Khabib warned against rushing in too early, saying Dricus' power and ability to counter could be dangerous. Instead, he recommended that Khamzat use his jab, footwork, and fight IQ to keep his distance and manage the pace. Then, once the timing is right, go for the takedown. In Khabib's view, patience will be the key to victory.
Он интересный соперник. Он очень крепкий, он будет драться. Такой своеобразный кикбоксинг, руки-ноги выкидывать. Вот что хорошо, вот что плохо у Дю Плесси, такой точный, но он очень много выкидывает. Он очень постоянно выкидывает руки-ноги, постоянно он в атаке, если вы смотрели. Даже с Стрикландом. Я в этом бою конкретно ошибся. Я думал, что Стрикланд своим давлением все он должен взять. Но он его перебил. Перебил как своим. Он очень много накидывает, он не стоит. Бывают такие бойцы, вот они заходят, он так думает, кидает, смотрит. Да. А бывают такие, не так сильно у них техника, но он очень много накидывает. Я думаю, что мое личное мнение, я бы Кhamzatу посоветовал бы, чтобы он в стойке дрался с ним. Вот чисто по боксу пустых, Khamzat лучше. Вот чисто по боксу. Это мое мнение. Просто здесь есть такой момент. Ты можешь сфорсировать события. Там раунд, 2. Но если ты его не финишируешь, ты очень много энергии потратишь. А потом надо в чемпионских боях.
Раунды, да.
А Khamzat не был в чемпионских раундах. По-моему, не был никогда.
В 5 не был.
Не был. А этот пацан последние сколько? 4 года? Еще до чемпионства,
Да,
еще
да,
главных
да,
боях.
да. Опыт у него колоссальный.
Да, у него опыт большой, надо учитывать. Просто, когда ты готовишься к такому бою, ты должен рассматривать все сценарии. Ты не можешь, я зайду и откручу. Ты должен смотреть, а если вот так пойдет, а если вот так пойдет, а если вот сюда зайдем. Ты должен все сценарии смотреть.
Belal Muhammad recently shared his thoughts on the Khamzat Chimaev versus Dricus Du Plessis fight, and he's backing Khamzat to win. While some have questioned Khamzat's cardio, Belal strongly disagrees, calling it one of the most underrated parts of his game. He pointed out that fans rarely see Khamzat in deep waters because he usually ends fights early. But even if this one goes the distance, Belal believes Khamzat has the stamina and fight IQ to adjust. He also praised Khamzat's non-stop pressure and aggressive grappling, saying it can overwhelm almost anyone.
Who do I got, DDP or Chimaev? Honestly, I mean, I think too many people are counting out Chimaev's cardio. I think where Khabib said it best, if he stands up with him and strikes with him, I think he'll do well. DDP is an awkward style, but he does get hit a lot. And he breaks a lot of guys with fatigue. If Chimaev doesn't come out super hard in the first round, trying to take him down and letting out all his energy, I think he'll be fine if he keeps it standing. And then maybe the later rounds, you try to wear on him a little bit, but you don't want to go out for that kill in the first round. And DDP just plays defensively. He's strong, obviously. And then you end up burning yourself out for 4 rounds. So he needs to be smart, especially in this 5-round fight. But I got Chimaev. I think Chimaev's a lot crisper on the feet and definitely crisper on the ground.